Next, we need to get the assets for our baker NPC because he has some extra animations that we're going to use within this sequence. But just to be organized, let's go into the sprites group in our asset browser, and we should already have a group called NPCs. Now, we just have the 3 sprites for our NPCs in here right now. They're idle ones for the baker, grocer, and teacher. But I'm going to go ahead and start creating some subgroups here because we're going to be importing a lot more assets over the next little while. So I'm going to right click, choose create group, and call this first subgroup baker. I'm going to right click again on NPCs, create another group, and call it grocer. And once again, create a third group and call it teacher. And for now, I'll just drag in the assets that we have into the correct folders. So the baker idle sprite goes into baker, grocer one goes there, teacher one goes there. Next, if you're on PC, you can go to File Explorer. If you're on the Mac, you can go to Finder and go to the assets folder that came with this course and go to sprites, characters, and items. Now we have quite a lot of assets in here as we've seen before, but what we want to grab right now are the sprite assets for our baker. So they're SPR Baker Angry Strip 4, Happy Strip 4, Sad Strip 4, and then you'll see that there are 4 walking animations. You want to select these and drag these into the Baker subgroup within the asset browser. Now each of these is a sprite strip, as we've seen before. So what we need to do is go through each of these and change a few things. First, let's change the origin point around the baker's feet. Then let's change the FPS to something like 10. Again, if that looks a little too fast or too slow for you, you can adjust that. And finally, let's remove the suffix from the sprite. It'll just make things a little easier as we go through. And let's go through the rest of the sprite assets and process them all for the baker.